Yo, that's 8. We got 8 in a row. I would have never thought at the beginning of the year the Hawks would win 8 in a row.
Eight,
Shout
eight
out
in a row.
8 in a row. Shout out to Big Nate. But
That
Big Nate, bro. We're gonna talk about Big
Big
Nate.
Nate. We gonna talk. Yeah, we gonna have. You know, I'm gonna talk about him. I'm gonna talk about him.
We agree. All right, Ace.
Yo. Welcome to the show. I am your host. I walk around like number 11. I know I'm the GOAT. My chains, my rings on Matt Ryan, they coated in cold. I already killed the beat before I sat up and spoke. I'm here to close out the game. You sweep the dugout at best. I'm the realest. If real hopped off the page and showed in the flesh. No team jersey, but my city still on my chest. Trade from the 3. If I shoot, then it's all net. No time for you to rewind. You just in time. I'm a king. This king drum, so you know I'm in shine. I've been dope since 4 years after 1989. My pen work be out of this work, no pop flies. Not here to kill the game, just a competition. I'm Freddie Freeman on first, whoever pitching, I'm still getting it. I let the scoreboard tell us what the difference is. This is history in the making, you are witnessing. Shout out to the kid, you are tuned into the greatest. Rise up, kings won't watch a king in the making.
Welcome to King's Realm. I'm here with my co-host Tyrone. How you doing, Tyrone?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. It's a great Saturday. Hawks got to win, so it's always good when the Hawks get a win. How'd you feel about this game? You know, even though LeBron went out early, we're gonna talk about that a little bit early. But how'd you feel about the Hawks this game?
It was a good game. It was sloppy, like we were talking about. It was a sloppy game. We should have blown them out in the second half. We kept giving them chances to come back. I think it was at a point where we got lax when LeBron went out. I feel like we got really just like relaxed, and we were just like, okay, we can take our foot off the pedal. Because the first quarter, I mean, we played them good. Even though LeBron went out, we were still playing. We were still in the lead.
Yeah.
And they came out looking horrible too. But for us, I feel like we could have played a sharper game, a more. I mean, it was West Coast trip.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I did the travel and the jet lag. First off, we're coming off a West Coast trip and playing it at 12 o'clock their time. So with that's kind of so just messed up. I don't like that. Like when I said it, when I asked you, I was like, "Are we really playing at 3?" Because it just didn't seem right. But I don't see. I like what we did. I like this game. I like we're gonna go in with momentum. We're gonna take a day off. We got another game. Was it Monday? I think we played the Clippers.
Yeah.
Well, going to the Clippers was a little bit of momentum on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. That's nice for us.
Yeah. This was a good win. Just for the simple fact of it was a West Coast win. We really don't play good when we play the Lakers anyway. But the fact that we got this win, even though LeBron was injured, we hope LeBron is okay and he has a speedy recovery and he's able to play because they're gonna need him because this team looked bad without LeBron. When it comes to the Hawks, I was a little disappointed in the way we won this game, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. Shout out to the Atlanta kid. Guess what? He's a Hawks fan. If y'all noticed, 8 W's for the 8 wins, my brother.
8 W's. 8.
What's good, Slaughter? How you doing out there? How'd you feel about the win, Slaughter? How'd you feel about
what's up, Slaughter?
Bobby Blazing Game. My God. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, brother. We didn't even have our best offensive game and negate all aspects of LA's ball play throughout the game, even when LeBron was in the game. That is true. Early in the first quarter, we still was doing our thing. We caused a lot of turnovers early in the first quarter. That helped us get on top. But like I told T off air, if LeBron would have played this game, we probably would have lost this game. Just for the simple fact of his greatness would have overcame. We only won the game by 5 points. And yeah, they kind of let the clock run out. They didn't even have no fight at the end. That last minute of the game, they really didn't have no fight.
Yeah, they gave. I mean, he took out Morris and Harrell, I guess, to bring in shooters.
Yeah.
But at that point, it was just like, yeah, they didn't really. They weren't really that night. Like tonight was not a good night for that team. I don't know what happened. I mean, LeBron goes down as your leader, but mind you, your boy said Kuzma was going to be – what's his name? Skip, not Skip. What it might have been Skip that said that Kuzma move over LeBron. It's Kuzma's time.
Who said
Kuzma,
that?
Skip Bayless.
Good night. Oh God.
So I mean, he didn't show me anything impressive. I mean, he has some good moves. Kuzma's a good basketball player. Well, I'll give Kuzma that. He's a good basketball player, but he's not. It's not what I think. He's not what I think he should be at this point. If he's gonna be the next LeBron on the Lakers team,
he's not. But I agree. Ultra shout out 8 straight dubs, yo. It feels so good to win 8 straight, man. Even though we won the way we won, sloppy play. Towards the end, this team didn't play up to Big Nate's potential. I believe once, like you said earlier, once LeBron went out, we was like, all right, we're going to win this game regardless. And I felt that way the whole game, but sometimes it's time to put your foot on the neck and make sure they don't come down. And this was one of those games to show off. We could have, at this point, we should have sat the whole fourth quarter with the starters, or at least half the fourth quarter. Them having to play the whole fourth quarter on this West Coast trip, that's not good. I don't like that portion of the game because you got to be able to seal the game and end the game without LeBron. You got Dennis Schroeder and Kyle Kuzma and Montrezl Harrell going off for some odd reason. Those are players that you're like, okay, whatever. You go off in the fourth quarter when we're blowing y'all out and we know we're going to win this game. But this game stayed close to almost the entirety of the game, even with LeBron out. They're facilitators without the duo in the rotation was spinning against Clinton and JC. Absolutely right, brother. That's what we were just talking about. They was just doing their things. Let me ask you a question because I felt like this should have been a tech. When Montrezl Harrell dunked the ball,
that was a tech. Oh, it was a tech.
Okay.
Oh, look. The thing is, so the crazy part, I think Montrez really was Montrez and Rondo the whole time were going back and forth. Because every time Montrez had a shot, he was looking at Rondo and Sam up to Rondo. Mm-hmm. So when he dunked on, when the dunk, it wasn't really on John because John really didn't jump, but he dunked and he swung on the rim. He's hanging on John. I'm just like, there's no tech coming involved here. And it's funny because somebody said, oh, it was Gator dude. He was like, dude, every time they got a layup and they didn't get a call and they missed, the whole bench stood up like, hey, where's the call?
Exactly. Yeah,
that's how y'all play basketball. Every time somebody fall on, they flop. The whole team flops. LeBron flopped so bad. I don't even know who hit him, but he just threw his body out. And I'm just like, dude, you've been in the league 18 years and you still flopping. I expect that. And then Dennis Schroeder was doing what everybody was complaining Trey does. Yeah, the little pump faking. And so don't be mad. You can't be mad at Trey now. That's really the point that I wanted to make. You got players doing it now on your team. So now you can't be mad when Trey did. Trey didn't even do it tonight. I don't think Trey did it once. I don't know if they can get an opportunity, but Trey was more of a facilitator tonight because his shot wasn't dropping.
Yeah, he was. The first time he went to the line was in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Well, that was late in the fourth quarter when they did that intentional foul. So that was the first time he went to the line. Yes, Slaughter, we was looking sluggish out there today. You are absolutely right. We was looking real sluggish out there today. But with us looking sluggish, we still got the W. And like I said earlier, I think if LeBron would have played the whole game, we probably would have got into a better groove and not kind of been lax on the court. But since the fact that LeBron was out and we kind of knew we was going to win this game without LeBron, it was kind of like that sluggish mentality. Is that 8 in a row? It actually is, Atlanta Nation. Two more for some lucky viewer that we have. 2 more. Hopefully he jumps into the show. 2 more and he gets a hat or shirt of his choice. Courtesy of King. Rondo and Dennis embrace each other too. That's when you know it's bad. That is true. But both of those players are those talk junk type of players and they ain't gonna back down. So
that was funny to me because I asked, I was like, bro, does Dennis have beef with Rondo or so? I was like, that. What is the beef? And somebody said he has beef against the world. I'm like, it was really because Rondo didn't really do nothing. He kept trying to bump Rondo and Rondo just stronger than him. And Rondo was going to show you, I might be old, but you ain't going to push me off my block. And he made him fall, and then he got up and got all in his face. I was just like, okay, now y'all want to try to act hard, act tough. At a point in the game where we were up like probably 10 at that point, it was just no point in them doing that. I don't know. You know, I understand the competitive nature in that, but it's no point, though. Like, it was no point in y'all trying to start this whole argument. It was no point because Rondo is the most quiet. You think he's quiet, but when you really look at him, he's on the bench the whole time just talking. Especially like tonight, every time somebody shot, it was Rondo. I don't know if you saw it. Somebody shot a three, and Rondo like threw his arms because he was standing on the sideline the whole game. Yeah. He didn't sit down. He was throwing his arms up. He was the coach. Rondo looked more like a coach than Nate because Nate was sitting there. Rondo was the one standing up. And Rondo was throwing somebody be in the corner. He was throwing his arms up to get their attention. It's certain stuff like he does that you're like, that's a team player. It might not be the fairest, but he's a team player. He gonna make his team win. And I applaud. That's his veteran in him. And I applaud him for that.
Two-time NBA champion, one with Boston, one with the Lakers, first player to do it. So he knows about winning very well. He's played for 2 winning franchises. So Atlanta Nation, I'm not trying to hear no excuse. A win is a win. Good game, Lakers. You're absolutely right. A win is a win, but we all know, Atlanta Nation, it's the way you win these games. This game, we were supposed to blow them out once LeBron was done. He was out for the game. We were supposed to blow them out, but I'm still happy we got the win because we could have lost this game without LeBron, and then I'd have been mad. It would have been a bad show if we'd have came on and lost this game without LeBron. I'm getting a little 2015 Hawks flashback with this winning streak. I like it, Atlanta Nation. I like it. 2015 Hawks flashback. What you think, T?
Yeah, I can see it. This whole month, March Madness, as they're claiming on Fox Sports, March Madness, the Hawks March Madness. It gives you a little feeling like that. Remember the feeling that was so happy. Like everybody in Atlanta was happy because we thought we had a team that was going to win the championship. And this year we don't have the same hopes, but it's still like we're gonna make the playoffs. I think our hope, everybody's hopes. I pray. I mean, there's some people that think we're gonna go to the championship. I hope our hopes are that we go to the playoffs and we play competitive. That's what I want everybody's hopes to be. But if we pull out a series or two, I'm not gonna be mad. I'd rather we go to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's above my expectations.
Yeah.
If we go, I don't see us going to the finals. But we go to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's above my expectations. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's a big win if we make it to Eastern Conference Final. I've already said that same thing about that. What was you about to say? Go ahead.
I was like, so that 2015 team, we had the big hopes. Let us not everybody. I don't want everybody to be like, oh, this is the 2015 team again. Let's not be that hype. Let's not put that much hype on them. Let's enjoy the winning streak while we have it. And this was an ugly game. We know it. And we start rattling off, like I know we played. If we rattle off the Clippers next game, I think they're probably gonna have Kawhi and PG this time. Hopefully we get Hunter back. But even then, like if we rattle them off, then I'll start giving us more hype. But I want this just let it. If we go big on this trip, just let us not get to the point where we think we're gonna go to the finals or anything. Let's all keep it at. Yes. Let's keep it in the playoffs. Yes. Let's keep it at that. I don't want people to get their head too big.
Yeah, this is not an NBA Finals team. Let's keep it playoffs, like you said. I'm fine with Eastern Conference Finals if you want to take it there. I'm fine with that. But it's going to be a tough road there. But anything over the Eastern Conference Finals is a stretch. Steve Johnson, what's up, bro? If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. This is Hawks content. We talk about Hawks and other NBA teams on this channel and other sports on this channel. So if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Dennis is a fake tough guy. He's done that since we drafted him. Hey, there you go. I wouldn't say fake tough guy, but I like the wording you use. Y'all see Ronald standing on your court while we inbound the ball. I was worried that he get kicked out and give LA momentum. Standing on the court while I think you were talking about he did a lot of standing up like we talked about earlier, and he was talking to Montrezl Harrell a lot. Every time I
thought he was gonna get tagged. I got scared he was gonna get attacked because they were talking like they was cussing at each other. They was back and forth the whole, and I was just like, Rondo, please shut up, because I didn't need to get attacked, really and truly.
Yeah, that's true. Gator dudes in the building.
Gator.
Gatorade dude on King's Realm. What's up, brother? What's up? Nice dub tonight, even with LeBron out. Yes, good dub. 8 straight. 8 straight. 538 now has us predicted as the 4th seed. Hey, I've been saying 4th seed since the beginning of the season. I've been saying that since, well, let me not say that because we had our moment where we was garbage and I thought we was going to be a lottery team. But we not going to talk about what happened that changed.
I will say as a collective, I think we all thought we was going back to the lottery.
Yeah.
That's what I think. When we got to that point, I think that's when I think a lot of people wanted Lloyd gone. When we thought we were a lottery team again, everybody was like, Lloyd got to go. Because because we had talent. Everybody's like, bro, we have talent. It's got to be something else. And I was like, Lloyd got to go. That was my first thing when we got on that bad train. I was like, Lloyd got to go. Because it can't be the players. If we got that much talent in players, everybody's like, well, you got to make shots. It's the coaching, bro. It's like we see now, 8-game winning streak, coaching matters.
Coaching matters. You're absolutely right. Right now, currently, Hawks sitting at the 5th seed tied with the Miami Heat. Both have a 22-20 record. So this is, and they're on a 2-game losing streak. So probably because I don't think they beat us earlier this year. Did they play us earlier this year? Trying to figure out. They lost. We
lost when it's 1-1.
Yeah,
they started our streak.
Okay, so then that tells you why we're under them right there. But 4th seed is looking really good for us. And like I said, always Milwaukee, the Nets, and the 76ers are the only teams that I'm worried about on the East Coast. Pretty much. Those 3 teams, like I said in the last show, that are the only 3 teams I'm worried about. Not worried about anybody under us at this current moment. Charlotte, nah, not really. The Knicks, Boston, if they find out what Boston team is going to play. That's what's big in Boston. We got to figure out which Boston team is going to show up for the game. Indiana, nah. The Bulls, not really, unless Zach LaVine turns into like a madman, which he's been playing all year. But if he turns into a madman and they go on a winning streak and we meet them in the playoffs and he goes into like overdrive, then yeah, maybe, but not
unless
really.
he pulls a Ricky Jordan year scoring 50 a game in playoffs. I don't see it. I don't see the Bulls. The Bulls don't have no help around him. As much as they're supposed to be building around him, Kobe White kind of sort of fits as a point guard with him, but he doesn't. You got Laurie, doesn't really fit. I mean, that team should be good. They're just young. I think really it's youth and the coaching. I think give them another year under Billy Donovan, they'd probably be good. But it's just kind of sort of crazy. You would think they'd be something by now. Because, I mean, Laurie's been in the league 3 or 4 years. Wendell's been in the league for about 2-3.
Yeah.
You would think that, and then Kobe's this is his sophomore year. You think he come in better. And they had the longest break like we did. They had because they didn't go to the bubble. So they had a long break like us. I don't know. That team will turn around one day. They'll be back. I think they'll get back to being a playoff team in the next couple of years. But this year, if they make the playoffs, I don't think they'll be competitive at all.
Oh, yeah. Sitting at where they're at right now, currently at the 10th seed, they'll have the play-in game, the play-in tournament. And I don't think they'll survive that play-in tournament. And like I said, unless Zach LaVine just says, I'm a madman and I'm going to win these games. Dave, what's happening, my guy?
What's up, Dave?
Dave? Let us know how you enjoyed the win. Anybody remember the roll call the 6-man section used to have? Sorry, never been to a Hawks game. Never been to a Hawks game. Something I need to do. Never been to a Hawks game. I
don't even remember the last Hawks. I haven't been in a Hawks game since like Paul Millsap was here, y'all. So I gotta go. Yeah. I know.
I'm cool with watching the Hawks on TV. I ain't got to worry about the vid at my crib. So I'm gonna watch the Hawks on TV. Even before that, it's just a long travel for me to watch the Hawks game unless they come play in Charlotte. And Charlotte was horrible. So yikes. The Atlanta kid, get King to a Hawks game. Facts. Get me to a Hawks game. Get me to a Hawks game. Man, Atlanta royalty, y'all gotta go. Yeah, man. Me and T need to go together. We need to
We
go
gotta
together.
go, man. I want to go. I want to wait till I know this year they letting people in. I don't want to go now because it's not the same atmosphere. I understand they letting so many people in. It's not the same. I want to go pack, full crowd, loud, screaming. My last game. This is the crazy part. My last game I went to was Kobe's last game here. That was the last Hawks game I've been to. It was when Kobe's last game in Atlanta. It was the last. That was a cool game because he had like 2 threes back to back and the crowd was screaming. It's just a different atmosphere. Like I know now that it's just not. I feel like it's just not the same. So I gotta go to a new, and I gotta see the stadium on the inside. I've been looking at pictures since they remodeled it and looking at video. I gotta see it in person.
Yeah, I would agree, man. Like I told y'all before, unless the tickets are just thrown at me, I don't plan on going to no games unless it's full capacity. Fan engagement, everybody. That's what I like about the games. If it's not full capacity, I can get the same excitement watching it at home with my kids. So that's what I would be doing. Yeah, they used to do it when Millsap was here. If you figure it out, let us know, man. Let us know.
I gotta think about it.
True, it's not. Wait till it's lit. We already lit, so we lit right now.
I'm lit at home, and the thing is, at home, I know I'm loud at home, so I know when I get there, I'm gonna be even louder. So I want the full fan crowd to be loud with me. Like I can't be the only one in the state. It's only gonna be like 2,000 people in there. You gonna hear one person screaming. Like it's just not the same.
Yeah. If the Hawks was at full capacity right now, that stadium would be rocking. 8-game winning streak. This team, it would be like so many celebrities there. It would be just probably the place to be. If the Hawks are playing, you need to be at the stadium. Pretty much. That's how it would be. My mom and I had flex packs in 16 and 17. I need you to DM me about them flex packs. Let me know pricing on those and all that other stuff. And see if we can figure something out and get to one of these games when it's at full capacity.
Oh, Sports Live.
The ATL is in the
What's
building.
up, my guy?
8 straight wins. 8 straight wins, brother. We had 8 game pack, I think. The section behind the radio booths were so cheap and on the center court, but the renovations took it out. That's crazy. Do y'all get y'all seats, like a different seat or something? Like how do they do that? Let us know how they did that. I'm going to get lit. I feel you, brother. Get lit for me too. Get lit for me too.
It's gonna be. This is a different time in Atlanta. Like the way we started this season off, and we rattled off that big losing streak, and then it was like 9 in a row, or almost 10 in a row, and then now we're 8 in a row, and you can see that people are hyped. Like the city's getting back. We're getting more and more people are getting behind the Hawks, and I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like that y'all are coming in here talking too. Like we're turning. It's a turn. I said it as soon as when they fired Lloyd, we came on here, and I said this is gonna be a different team. I said this, and then we won that night. When we won that night, the night we fired him, we won. And I said it's Nate. And he was like, I think it's we had a little back and forth. Then now we 8 in, and Nate is 10-1. I will stand behind Nate. I'd have to stand behind Nate right now.
Yes, most definitely. I'm standing behind Nate. Especially like I said, especially we make the playoffs. I'm standing behind Nate. All the way, Big Nate. Sports Live in the ATL wears a size large. So like I'm about to be getting him a shirt. He came in 8 games ago and said a bold statement and said the Hawks gonna win 10 games straight. I looked at the comment and said, "You're crazy."
I did too. I remember when we both saw it, I was just like, I say if I win 10 straight, I'm gonna shave my beard off. And I was really playing. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, oh God, I really gotta shave. And I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just like, wait, this is gonna get crazy. If we got 2 more games. Let's see who's the next 2 games. It's the Clippers and the Kings. We might
Beat the
We
Clippers.
might
That's
do
the
it.
one that's going to change it right there. If we
The
beat
Clippers are the one that.
yeah, if we beat the Clippers, we're definitely going to beat the Kings. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I know we beat the Kings, but the Clippers is going to be Sports in the Live ATL game. He needs to tune into to make sure he's able to get his shirt because that's the one I see us losing. If we beat the Clippers, I know for sure we're going to beat the Kings, and we're going to be figuring out how to get you a shirt and which one you want. Make sure you let me know which ones you want. Follow me on Twitter at Kings Round Sports Live and ATL. I think you already follow me. Send me a picture of it so we can get that happening. ATL.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that one.
Sports
It's like the soccer team.
Well, we've been hurt all damn season, so when a win is a win, huge win. Exactly, brother. We have been hurt all season, and we're still hurt, and we're still racking up these wins. It's all about
I was sad to not see Cam didn't travel. I understand Cam. I think they said he had 2 more weeks, so he wasn't going to travel anyway. But just seeing Hunter and Dunn on the bench jumping around and moving like they're ready to go. Like they're jumping. Like if you look, like every time you see them, they're jumping like they're not hurt. And I'm like, okay. I was like, it's time. And Dunn is a menace. Dunn is going to be a menace. Dunn would have terrorized Shooter today. If Dunn would have came in there, he would have terrorized Shooter because they were so loose with the ball. The way that it was more of a sloppy game on the Lakers' part, and then we got lax because it was so sloppy. Exactly. It's a good win. It's a good win on the West Coast. Weird win on the West Coast, and we needed that. I say that we needed that win.
Yeah, we needed this one just for the simple fact of just the boost of confidence on the West Coast, like you just said. Just a boost of confidence. First game on the West Coast, boost of confidence. Turn off California Love right now. Put on Jermaine and Luda. All right, Atlanta kid. What's your favorite Jermaine song and your favorite Luda song? Let's see what you got for us. Great to have fan support. However, I don't like bandwagon Hawk fan. You must be there from the start. We was here from the start.
I want to know. No, you know what's funny? I want to know the people that were. I want to talk to all the Hawks fans that were mad at Trey when we drafted Trey. When we got rid of Luka and we drafted Trey. I just want to talk to you. I just want to have a conversation about how you feel now. Because Luka and his Mavericks are the 8th seed in the West, and we are now the 4th seed in the East. I just want to have a conversation. He can have all those triple doubles. Are they winning? They're not winning. He can have a triple double every night. They're not winning. They're not playing team basketball. And Westbrook had triple doubles and was winning, and he got called a stat stuffer. But you hear Luka, you think Luka's God every night. If he like that pass, they kept posting all them passes he did. You would think he was God because all the stuff he was doing. And just like y'all can't. Y'all were so fast to get on Trey before we even saw him play. Y'all were so fast to say, "Oh, we made a bad decision." Y'all were so fast to be like, "This is the worst thing we've done in years since." I don't even know who they said. It was somebody crazy they said we drafted. And now look, we got a superstar, and he's going to turn more and more into a superstar as time goes on. He's not having to score, y'all. I don't think y'all understand him not having to score. His points per game might go down, but his assist numbers he's probably gonna almost average. If he's at the same pace, he might average 10 assists per game. And I'm fine. He had like 11 tonight, I think. I think he had like 11 or 12. I'm fine with him being an assist guy. Look at Chris Paul. He's been in the league how many years just being an assist guy? Like it's a thing where look at Rondo, an assist guy. He didn't really have to score. Now Rondo would score. You have big nights where you score 20, 30, and you get 10 assists. You're still dishing the ball. You're not looking to score. You're taking what they're giving you. And they gave Trey his floater the whole night. And he attacked the hole and got his floater. He couldn't make it 3 if his life depended on it. But
he airballed one of them too.
He airballed one bad. I wasn't really mad at. I would understand he was wide open. I wasn't really mad. You're wide open, take it. But at a point now where JC's had 27 tonight, y'all.
Yeah. Let's jump into that box score after we get into this comments. I would rather be in a stadium with 2,000 loyal Hawks fans than 17,000 bandwagon fans. Absolutely right. The bandwagon fans gonna come. It's gonna be some that was hiding. I'm a true fan. I'm gonna tell you when we suck, and I'm gonna tell you when we play good. Earlier we was sucking, and I was coming on here every day raving about how bad we suck. So I'm just gonna keep it real with you. We can beat the Clippers, watch Kings in the street. That would be tragic if the Kings ended our streak.
That would hurt my feelings.
I
would be so mad if the Kings ended our streak.
That is true. Cam and Dre will be there soon, and Cam. And Dunn. Yes, they will be back soon. Hopefully. Do we need to have them this week? Probably not. Maybe
tomorrow. I would like to see Dre versus the Clippers to get Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
If we need him, if Kawhi's playing, I want Dre. If Kawhi's not playing, then Dre can rest. PG, I think Cap. I might get killed for this. I think Cap can guard PG. I think I can pray and hope. He's the same height. Cap can move. I will give Cam his defensive credit this year. I don't know if he can, but if he gets cooked, he gets cooked.
Yeah.
If it turns into something, it'll probably be a 2. It'll probably be a double. We'll probably double him and he get at ball. As soon as he get the ball, we probably try to double him. Or if he gets to the point at a post position. Yeah. But I'm not really scared of the Clippers. I mean, they have their 2, and then the supporting cast, there's really not a supporting cast. Yeah. They kind of they're getting carried by those 2 players, and it's cool. I mean, we'll see. We'll see when we get there with we'll get the reports. Probably about an hour or 2 later. We'll probably get a Dre tomorrow. I think we'll probably get a Dre update tomorrow. They'll probably have some type of workout for him.
J.O. Boogie, shout out to you, brother. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, brother. Like and subscribe for your Hawks content. 8 straight wins. A win is a win. 4th seed. Yes. Currently 5th seed right now, brother. Currently 5th seed, but we will be a 4th seed team by the end of the week, probably. That's what I'm looking for. At least a 4th seed by the end of the week. Luda got a couple. The Atlanta Kid got a couple Luda songs. A lot of songs in there featured in. I agree. Tonight, I'm drinking my Coors Light, and I have a lot. Play my funk jams, my strobe lights. I'm tearing this up. Let's go hard. Party, brother. Be safe when you party. Just party, brother. This is a good win. The weekend, we ain't got to worry about the Falcons losing tomorrow.
Oh, God. Don't even bring that up. Oh, my God.
The Hawks. So we're going to have a good weekend because Atlanta's looking good. Now we just got to worry about the Braves, but, it's spring training, so does it really matter? I'll go with Georgia Move. That's my hit, too. Is a feature and all I do is win. I got you, bro. That's one of my hits. But my favorite Luda song, Blueberry Yum Yum. It's my favorite one. If you know it, that's my favorite one. What's good, fellas? The defense. Wallace is in the building. Shout out to Wallace. How you feel about the game, Wallace? Let us know how you felt about it. Sports Live in the ATL is out, brother. So maybe after the Hawks-Kings game, I'll be on soon. I'm off Wednesday, so maybe after the Hawks-Kings game. Yes, brother. I will. Sure. I will be incognito. Maybe I might make a pop in. Tyrone will be doing the show.
Yeah. Text me, DM me, and I'll get with you. Make sure you got my. I think you follow me, so make sure DM me today or tomorrow, anytime before the game, and just shoot me a text so I can make sure I can get you the link if you're able to come on.
Yeah. Well, I'll connect y'all too. Cam can guard PG. Wallace agrees with you, brother. Wallace agrees with you that Cam can guard PG. I'm a little skeptical coming off an injury. I don't know. Later, ATL Kid and Hawks fans in the chat, check out my channel to keep supporting these 2 awesome Hawks video makers. Cheers, Slitter. Yes, make sure if you
please look at his channel.
You need to go follow Sports Live in the ATL channel. He does great content over there, and he gives out good messages over there too. So it's some good messages that he gives out, and his content is dope. So make sure y'all go follow his channel. Let's go Hawks. Let's go Hawks. Let's go Hawks. Atlanta Kid is hyped today, brother. We all hyped today. No worries about the Braves. We win it all this year. Slitter called his shot. Here's mine. FYI, the Dallas Falcons signed Keanu Neal and have fan Quinn, Dan Quinn. What idiots? They deserve to suck. I saw this earlier. I have a few. Of course, I know Cowboys.
I got a point on that. Yeah,
No, don't get me wrong. Keanu Neal is a great safety. Nah, wrong word. Is a good safety.
Good. Yeah, there we go.
But under Dan Quinn's system, I don't know what players can thrive. So until I see it, we haven't seen no players thrive under his system here in Atlanta. So until I see it, and then the Dallas defense is about as good as when you look at it on paper, people, just by the names, it's just as good as the Falcons defense. So I wouldn't. Yeah, what you think, brother?
It's just and it's funny because it was only $5 million. So everybody was saying he could have stayed at that point that he didn't want to be here. I don't think he wanted to be here. I think he's probably one of those loyal to the soil type of dudes. And yeah, I think when Dan Quinn left, it kind of because Dan Quinn was under Dan Quinn for so many years. Was he? I think he might have been was one of his second year or first year picks? So
Keanu?
Yeah, I think he was first year under Dan.
Yeah, first year under Dan. I think he picked him.
So yeah, that was his guy. So you don't want to be here no more. We didn't. If you didn't want to be here no more, bless you. Have a good time in Dallas. You only got a year, so you got to prove yourself. Dallas gave all that money. They got Zeke under a huge contract. Tyron Smith's under a huge contract. Their whole line basically is locked in, and then you got Dak just signing a huge contract. So you got and it's a couple players actually. The linebacker, it's kind of so like you're gonna be there for a year, and you might not get a guaranteed deal to say. You might just be switching teams at this point. Yeah,
this is when I seen it and I saw the 1 year deal. In my mind, I'm thinking, all right, this is his year. He has to ball out. If he gets injured, his career is probably, I don't want to say going to be over, but it's going to be the writing on the wall to start it being over. He has to go. He has to ball out. He has to make a big impact on this defense. They need a safety. You're right. We need 3. So we don't have none. So hey.
Well, we got what's the guy we just signed? Eric Harris. I don't know if he's going to be on the roster.
Once again,
per se.
3.
Everybody's saying he's a locker room guy. He's like supposed to be a guy that's good in the locker room. So I don't know if it was because of that. I don't know. We've only had 2 signings and they weren't big. So I kind of sort of just I don't know what we're doing. I guess draft. I guess the draft is going to be mostly. Hey, at this point we might draft. I think, and I know I might make some people mad. We're not going to draft the quarterback in the first round. I'm giving up.
Long as we don't draft.
I want Penny. I want Penny at this point.
Sewell?
I want Penny. Penny. Is it Swelly? I can't Swell or something like that. Yeah, Sewell. I want him. That's a dog, man.
Yeah.
That's a short little line. Let's say who we got now. Now we got Caleb. We got Caleb. What's the other one? The other Lindstrom. Mm-hmm. Then you add Penny. You're gonna have. We don't have Mac anymore. I guess is Garland gonna play center?
Hennessy should play center. That's what.
Hennessy. Oh yeah, we drafted Hennessy. So I mean, we got a line. We got a young line. If they're hopefully they're not injury prone. Mm-hmm. Lindstrom has some stuff, but he came back last year and played good. And then so if he will solidify our line, I think if we put him there, either a left tackle or right tackle, either way, he will solidify our line. And I like him at 4. It's not a bad choice. Look at Quentin Nelson. Look what Quentin Nelson has done in Indianapolis when they drafted him that high. He hasn't given up a sack in like 53 snaps or something like that. It's actually longer than that. It might be since he got drafted or something. It's something crazy. Draft these guys that we know are solid linemen at a high pick. And if we want to trade down. But I think he's going to go up high. We can't trade down if we want him. Yeah. So that's just my pick.
I'm on Michael Parsons' train. That's who.
You want Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, I want Michael Parsons. Minka Parsons, not Micah. Minka. Back to the Hawks. Wallace, I'm feeling good. They're starting to play more together and move the ball. They're starting to play better defense. Yes, Wallace, their defense helped them get the lead in the first quarter, and their defense helped them win this game. Even though LeBron went out, they still was playing solid defense while he was in the game. What's with the did I say I probably did say I got the feeling, King, and my baseball gut has not let me wrong in quite some time. Wait, baseball gut. Yeah, because last year you probably was hype about that 3-1 lead that they squandered away. So I'm pretty sure if he wasn't hyped, then I was hyped. I ain't gonna lie to you. One more thing, in the Falcons Cowboy game, 2020 closed game, onside kick, will Cowboys cover the ball? Taking shots, man. Dan Quinn is not the head coach, so they probably will jump on the ball because Dan Quinn is not telling them not to. That's just shots at him. I don't know what he told them not to or what not to do. I just know what they didn't do. So don't quote me and say King said Dan Quinn said not to jump on the ball. Nah, I don't know what he told him because I wasn't there. I was at home watching it on TV, and even my 11-year-old daughter was asking me why didn't they jump on the ball. My wife, who doesn't watch football, was asking me why they didn't jump on the ball. But back to the Hawks, because somebody else jumped on the diving ball today. Did you see Dennis Schroeder jump on that?
Oh yeah, he jumped like he was in a Superman. I'm like, dude, you already hurt your ankle in the play before, and you gonna dive and let the ball land on you. If he would have landed the wrong way and he would have let that ball hit him any harder, he probably would have been out the game. He had to lose his breath. He had to, because he was just laying there for a good minute. I'm just like, yeah, dude. Like, I understand the sacrifice and the toughness. Dog, it was a point where you can't be doing all that.
Yes, I agree. Wallace, Neal is a good player in the box against the run, but he was getting burnt against the pass. Yes, back to Neal, just a little short beef on Neal. I like Neal at a weak side linebacker.
He's a linebacker. He's not a safety, y'all.
Yeah. I strongly believe that he's built to be a safety. That's why he sucks in coverage and gets burnt all the time. He's a run stopping linebacker. That's what he likes to hit people. So that's what he needs to do. And he doesn't have the speed in coverage either. So that's something that slows him down. Absolutely, Atlanta kid. All us Atlanta sports creators need to put something big together. Yo, I'm down.
Yeah.
I am down, man. I've been telling the Don that for a while. I am down. We all need to put something big together, especially around playoff time. The Hawks solidify a playoff spot. We definitely need to jump on that.
Pre-game, if y'all were pre-game, I feel like it should be a big pre-game. Even if y'all come in here post-game sometime, but pre-game, I want a lot. I want a lot of y'all because y'all been with us. Y'all been coming in here faithfully, y'all. For pre-game, y'all gotta come talk with us because especially if we do pre-game for the playoffs, I definitely want people to come in there.
It's not an if. We are a pre-game and post-game for the playoffs, brother.
Oh yes, sir.
And post-game, Slitter, y'all rise up, rise up, run down. Kaden Alvis on deck. Tyler Random, Rhett reacts. Shout out to Rhett reacts.
Rhett reacts. Yep.
Make sure after y'all watch us, y'all go watch Rhett's react because Rhett gives it to you straight. Also, he don't sugarcoat nothing. Cynical, ATL, UTD TV, neighbors, me, etc. It would be epic. Yeah, man. All of us getting together for doing the show would be epic. Hopefully we can plan it together and get it done. I'll be honest, I knew it was never over. We had seen it before, plus the Dodgers lineup was nasty. Yeah, brother. I'm gonna be honest, 3-1. I was like, all right, cool. But then we lost game 5. And once we lost game 5, I knew it was just like it was kind of pretty much equivalent to going back to 28-3. Once the Patriots came on for that, won the coin toss, it was like, yep.
yeah. That was when the momentum momentum had shifted all the way. Yeah. And then they were like, all right, coin toss. Ding. Patriots win. I said, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's over. So it was one of those things where, especially when that game 5, it was like, yo, we got some tough thing. I went back because you follow me on Twitter, and some of y'all follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Kings Realm ATL is my Twitter handle. But it was a post, and it was just like how old you would be and how many kids you have. This year I'll be 28, and I have 3 kids, so it was kind of ironic. So yesterday I went back and I watched 28 the game again. I've come watch that game multiple times. And it just shows the bad play calling in that game, and it was horrible coaching, man defense the whole time. Like, bro, can I get a zone? Can I get something else? I understand it was working, but if he eats you up, at least the player's not getting tired. And then Vic Beasley just missing the interception, brother. Like, God, I know you're tired, but that was your moment. You ain't did nothing all game but help collapse the pocket, which is important. But that was your moment. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry for my rant. My bad. The Atlanta kid. Read those names. Anyone I left out? I don't think so. ATL Nation. You probably left them out. They do Hawks content too, so you probably left them out. Anybody else? The Don, of course, and the FILA. Everybody at FILA, GSHM. Of course, they're invited. Jonathan is back. Pay JC. Oh, whoa. We ain't there yet. I don't think we there. When T gets back, we'll ask T. But I don't think we there. Are y'all doing a show for the draft? NBA draft, of course. Why wouldn't we? We gonna do all. Of course, once the playoffs are over and the NBA season over, we'll do smaller shows for the off season. But the draft show will be a definitely show. Yes, sir. Bro, I swear to God, every time I join a Hawks post-game show, when I come on, it's something about the Falcons being talked about. You just come in on bad times.
You come in when we talk about. I mean, it's not like we're bad talking the Falcons. It's just we come in and somebody brings up a Falcon topic and it just happens like that.
It just happens like that. This is a Atlanta sports, Georgia sports podcast. So we're gonna throw Braves in there, Hawks in there, Falcons in there, United in there. We're gonna throw whoever it is in there. I think when it was 28-20 and them driving, we knew then. Yeah, probably. Yeah, once Matt Ryan threw that out route to Taylor Gabriel and it went out of bounds and we had to punt, it was just like, all right.
When they started scoring just touchdown after touchdown, it was just like, oh, yeah. When they kept – and it just like they just matriculated down the field, just taking clock away, and I was just like, oh, God. It was like we were at the top of the world. And it just crashed. Like, it just, like, somebody was like, okay, we was on top, like, it was a rug, and they just pulled the rug from under us. And we all just failed. Like, everybody in Atlanta the streets was going to be swarmed. And
yeah. And it was, at that time, my wife was pregnant at the time with my youngest son. And we was watching the game, of course, and it was early in the third. My wife was just like, well, I know we would be in Atlanta right now if I wasn't pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, we would. I'm going to the parade, blah, blah, blah. I started calling my cousin, like, yo.
We were so high. Everybody was just planning for I was texting people like, y'all see the Falcons? We better win this. I'm texting my uncle, he a Cowboys fan. I'm texting him like, we won one before y'all. I'm like going crazy. Yeah. And just pain, just suffering just happened afterwards. Like, I feel like everybody was like, y'all can't talk about – it's like it was just suffering. Like we hyped it up to me. I was like, it's not that. It's always just like coaching or something in Atlanta where we get to the pinnacle and it just it fails. We always just drop. I don't know what happens every time.
Once again, bad coaches in the Braves roast is exactly bad coaching. And the good thing about this is the Hawks. Atlanta teams are learning how important coaching is. It's not all about the players, man. How about Scam JC? I don't know what you mean by that, Atlanta kid. Let me know what you mean. I meant the NFL draft. Yes, Wallace, we doing the NFL draft. We gonna be here until the Falcons draft. So me and the Don gonna do a FILA Forever I Love Atlanta Sports podcast right here on this channel. We're gonna do a draft show the day of the draft. It's gonna probably be a lot of Atlanta Falcons content creators doing draft shows that day. So if you rocking with us, rock with us. If you rocking with somebody else that's doing it, rock with who you rock with. I would love for y'all to come join me and Don because I think we the best. So that's my personal opinion. So
I'll probably be if I'm not on, I'll be in the comments, y'all. But if I'm on, y'all will hear from me.
yeah.
Definitely like draft day is gonna be fun for us. I think the excitement behind the Atlanta being this high, and we haven't been this high in a long time. I think this is what's gonna make it happy. It's hype because we've never. I don't think when's the last time we've had a pick this high. We've always been like mid slot, like 10, 15, maybe not like 15, 16 most years. So we up at 4, y'all. We up at the top where we can trade down. We can trade for somebody.
Yeah. And speaking of trade,
I want online at this point. Yeah, okay.
We're gonna be here. Even if the Hawks trade back, they trade back to 30 to the 30th pick. We still gonna be here. Hopefully they don't do that. I would rather them pick at 4, so we can talk about it and it can be over with. I just wanted that first pick, excuse me, y'all. That first pick is going to be the pick that I want to get over it. Any pick after that, it's kind of like, all right, cool, woof, whatever. Yeah. But that first pick from the quarterback to the defensive player to whoever they pick is going to either be good for Atlanta or it's going to be bad for Atlanta. And speaking of that quarterback pick, we saw y'all know one of my favorite parts of the show, just dumb takes. Just dumb takes. You're not the only one that cried. I'll guarantee you're not the only one that cried. Just before we get into these just dumb takes, let's finish out these comments. Lil John and Arthur Blank wanted to cancel schools for a week. They wouldn't have wanted. They would have had to. Atlanta would have been.
Atlanta. The Cobb County School District would have shut down everything.
Yeah.
I think the whole perimeter, even Clayton County, everybody would have, because it was just so big of a time. It was just like we had never, for us to be there and we were gonna win, it would have shut down the whole city.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Don't pay JC the max, keep him with the scam contract. I wouldn't say that. I would agree with Jonathan though. Whatever the market pay him, match it. Unless it's the max. Yeah. If it's the max, let him walk.
I don't think nobody's gonna pay him the max. I think they're gonna give him, like I said last, was it 140? I said the highest he'll probably get is 140. So I don't think he'll get the max though. My highest I want us to go is 120. But yeah, I'd rather 120, but it just depends on who, like we said, market value.
Exactly. Atlanta kid, tell your mom keep her head up, brother. It's gonna be better days. It's okay. It's gonna be better days. But just dumb takes. Shout out to Zach. This is a complete L. A complete win. Sorry, complete win. For this one, I like it. For the simple fact of it's true. I don't know why we have this debate about Matt Ryan and Michael Vick, because we know who the better quarterback is, and it's of course Matt Ryan. I went on Twitter trying to be a troll and called Zach out and said he was confused, but I was joking. He didn't bite on it. But this was a dumb take for the people that believe that it should go the other way. That's why it's a dumb take. Not because
I should have won the quote tweets and just showing you. It was the amount of people saying this is wrong because the impact Vic had on the community. I said the thing is we okay with impact on the community.
Gotta see my face, like
how people. We're gonna go this way. You know how people say the impact in the community he had. He was a part of a culture. He was a part of the early Atlanta culture.
Of course.
For football reasons, Matt Ryan is the greater quarterback. And people can say we saw Vic go. Vic went to jail, and we never got to see Vic his full career because he went to jail. I still don't think Vic would have been the same as Matt Ryan. I don't think he didn't have he had an arm. I don't think he had the same arm as Matt Ryan.
He didn't have mind. This guy, he didn't even know the playbook. I've heard stories about him not being late to practice, not willing to put in the extra work. No shade to Vic. Love Vic. I love him. He's the reason I am a Falcons fan. Because of Mike Vick. So with this take, it became a dumb take. Shout out to Zach, because of the people that think it should be the other way around. So it's not Zach who is the dummy in this one. It's anybody else Sorry for calling you dummy, but you need to work on your sports knowledge if you think Michael Vick is better than Matt Ryan at anything outside of running.
I was gonna say mobility. I was like the only thing, and Matt showed his mobility. It's the thing of like we said, people don't like Matt Ryan because he's white.
Yeah,
and it's sad, but it's true. People do not like Matt Ryan because he replaced Vic and he was a white boy. And you can't really blame him for that. You can't blame Vic. You can't blame Matt for doing that. That's not Matt's choice. Matt got picked here, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand the thoughts behind people can try to say it's his fault, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I agree. Leo Butler, ATL, Burner Entertainment, your boy, sorry, account got banned.
How'd your account get banned on YouTube? Where did you get your account banned on YouTube?
Dang, I hope mine don't ever get banned. Watch mine get banned because I call somebody out one day and then they're gonna be trying to ban me. Watch.
They'll ban comments. No, I've seen people get their comments banned. And it's bad. Like, and they won't let go. They'll keep your comments banned for months. It is stupid. It don't make sense.
Yeah. Any plugs before we get up out of here, brother? Any plugs?
The show. Get ready. As Bishop TD Jake says, get ready. We got Atlanta draft, the Falcons draft coming up. It's slowly approaching April, y'all.
Yeah, April. End of April. So be prepared. End of April.
Be prepared. And this year, we done got Hawks on an 8-game winning streak, 10 games. This will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just everybody be hype. Everybody just relax. Let's all relax. Like I say, relax. That's my breathe. We got a good one today.
Yeah.
We got to play the Clippers at 10. Clippers at 10, y'all. Please, if you stay up after the game, I know a lot of y'all probably be ready to go to bed right after the game. Come in here, talk for a little bit. We'll be interactive as much as we can be, burning that midnight oil, trying to just be up, trying to talk. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be it's a West Coast trip. Every team goes through it. Every team has gone through their woes this year. I think this might not be a woe for us though. I think our woes. I think we're really past our woes as a team because JC. I like to say JC and John are coming back. I mean, not JC and John. I said the same person. JC and Trey are getting closer. They look like they're building that relationship back, their friendship back. And it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see the defense we've been playing lately. It's gonna be fun to see the offense when Dre comes back, and Dunn really ain't a scorer, but to see the defense come back when Dunn comes back. Just to see, just to have pests on-ball pests for us. Yeah. It's gonna be cool to see. And plug the show. Everybody, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. We are the best podcast in Atlanta.
Yeah.
The best. Let Dawn come. Dawn is back, y'all. If you know Dawn is back. Hey, it's time. It's time to get. We all back. Shout out Cookie. Shout out Georgia Hospitality Sports Media. Shout out everybody in that group. Some people know everybody in the group. Follow the page. If you look up Georgia Hospitality Sports Media, it'll pop up. I don't know the exact by heart, but shout out everybody. Shout out y'all that come in here and talk to us every show. A lot of y'all, Wallace is the first Gator. A lot of y'all guys that I got to come. Thank y'all for coming in here and talking with us. People that watch the replays, I don't want to forget y'all. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all watch all the way through, y'all might not get here, but y'all watch all the way through. Thank y'all. Yeah, that's all I got. And follow me on Twitter and my handle's right there.
As y'all know, shout out to Forever I Love Atlanta Sports Podcast. In my opinion, the best sports podcast in Atlanta. Shout out to everybody in the comment section that drops and comes through. Shout out to Slaughter, the Atlanta Kid, Ultra Shadow, Wallace, Atlanta Nation, Steve Johnson, Dave, he popped in there, Atlanta Royalty, I like the new people that I'm seeing jump in here. Sports Live in the ATL. Somebody that's going to be getting the shirt from me, man. Large, he says. He wears a large, man. He was the one that jumped on the train and said, we're going to win 10 in a row. I said no. He said yes. Now I got to buy him a shirt. 10 in a row. Just simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Shout out to everybody. Jonathan, who jumped in late. Gator Dude, also known as Gatorade Dude on King's Realm. Shout out to you, brother. Like he said, Don is back. Neo, shout out to you for jumping in. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. We talk Hawks content after every post game. We're going to be here. Like I said earlier, I will be gone next week. Tyrone, also known as DeAndre Burner, will still be here. So we still got your post game coming for you. Make sure y'all come watch T. He's gonna be doing his thing. I will be gone, but I might make a guest entrance with a guest appearance.
Then so, they gonna miss. Hey, I'm the same person. I'm gonna be the same person that I always am. King will pop in if he can. We just let us. Hey, this is different for me. It's gonna be different. This is my first time hosting by myself. Y'all don't dog me out if I say something y'all don't like. I don't really care, but just don't do it. Just don't. But yeah, let's have a good time. I'm gonna be here by myself. Y'all guys most of the guys in the chat know how I feel. If you come in here and talk to me. Everybody that's in here now, please come next week. Have some views. It'd be nice to have some people in there to talk to. Any questions? Like I said, y'all have my Twitter. DM me. Talk to us. Please interact with us. We have a whole Twitter page. Follow the Twitter page. Follow us. It's up there. No, it's not even up there. It's on that's the Facebook page up there. The Twitter page is, I think, is almost the same thing.
Yes. So FILA_SP is the.
So Twitter. Y'all follow us, man. Follow the page. Don't just follow us. Follow the actual podcast page. Exactly. That way you'll get the actual, if we go live as a podcast, you'll get the alerts on there too. So everybody be ready, be ready to go. This is gonna be fun. I think I only have 2 games next week. No, you leave? It said the 25th, I think you said. Yeah. Either way, I know I have the Nuggets and the Suns games. I know those 2 of the games. I know they're in that bracket. So come in, let's talk. That Suns game, I really want to talk about that Nuggets game if Jokic goes off, because I'm gonna go on an MVP rant if he goes off. And in the Suns, if we got to beat the Suns. I have one more thing I had to talk about, y'all, and it's Capella missing layups.
I was gonna leave it alone.
I know he had 16 rebounds. Capella missed. You missed a dunk. Trey gave him a beautiful pass and missed it.
Speaking of beautiful passes, that one Trey gave the JC for the dunk.
Oh, the no look right there. Oh my God. It was just like he didn't even touch it. He just like threw it to. I don't think JC was looking for it. I think he just caught it. It was just like, okay. It was just like, you should have seen Kuzma's face. Kuzma was just like, I was like, that's defeated.
It was one of those. It was sexy. But on that note, we're going to get up out of here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for our weekly show on Forever I Love Atlanta Sports Podcast. Me and Cookie by Nature. And on that note, peace.